I paid my wife's entire open relationship expenses to establish intimacy with her. I made the world's riskiest relationship plan, so that she will be grateful to me for understanding her needs. I asked her to have an open relationship until I get rid of my erectile dysfunction. Now, I am walking on a tightrope. Did I reach the end or fell down? The answer could only be found if you watch the whole video. Lately, I am in a situation that contradicts anything I have witnessed ever before. In spite of being 48, I have never disappointed my wife. I can't remember a day when I had erectile dysfunction. Now, things have turned upside down. I have got these rare allergies in my skin for 2 years. Due to these allergies, I have erectile dysfunction as a side effect. In that difficult period, she was the only one who understood my pain. She was always by my side. No matter what. Whenever I felt down, she used to give me a tight hug. Then she says, "Everything will be okay. Don't worry." Although she is super motivating, when it comes to my health, I'm seeing a repetitive mood swing in her. Last night I left my towel on our bed. She came out screaming. She never used to fight over these small things.
2 years have passed, while doctors are still carrying out tests. Finally, after 2 years I got my final test results. Now, things were worse than our expectations. My healing process would be severe and I had to be patient.
It would take a minimum of 3 to 4 years. Doctors couldn't pinpoint the exact time when things will get normal. With each passing day, her mood swing got worse. Although she acts normal, she has started to get impatient. She desperately needs to be intimate, and I need to do something about it. She will ultimately move out if her needs aren't fulfilled.
I desperately wanted to help her, but I couldn't find an easy solution. I came to realize that an open relationship is the only option I have left. Yes, it's very risky, but she deserves to be treated like a princess.
I asked her to consider an open relationship until things get sorted out. The reaction I got scared me. I never saw her this angry. In anger, she says, "Don't bring up this topic again." After that day, I never mentioned this topic ever. She repeatedly tells me that she can wait as long as it takes. Although she claims to be happy, her crazy mood swings hadn't stopped. It reaffirmed my belief that she was wearing a mask. Deep down she was really frustrated. To lighten her mood I asked her to take a vacation. She was reluctant. She wanted to stay home with me. I kept pushing and gave her a credit card. After some months I got a hint that she may be in an open relationship. I saw some sexy underwear in the closet.
One day, when I was returning from my office, I heard her moan. I couldn't believe it. So, I slowly walked outside our bedroom.
It was the first time I totally regretted pushing her for an open marriage. It feels horrible hearing her moan. I returned without saying a word. How could I? It was my own doing. She didn't stop that day. There were many days I would return without saying a word. I acted as if nothing happened, while I was dying inside. One day my archenemy ended up in my bed. She wasn't aware of our rivalry, but I can't see my enemy on my bed. At that moment I had two options. Either I file for divorce or I risk my life to speed up the healing process. I need to increase my dosage secretly, as doctors would never allow it. The thing is, I never wanted a divorce. It was me who messed things up, and it is my moral duty to correct things.
As I was making plans to rectify things, I had to leave the town. I had to go to a rural part of the country.
My company's factory broke down. I had to go to inspect it. When I reached the hotel, I found that I left the medicine at home. I immediately went out to hunt down the local pharmacy stores. They didn't have my medicines in their inventory. As I was used to taking medicines on daily basis, I got a wide range of symptoms. My body needed rest, but I had to work overtime. Extensive work hours helped me divert my attention from health issues somehow.
After some day, I noticed that I had an erection. Now, I had a genuine belief that something is wrong with my diagnosis. I couldn't wait to tell my wife.
After I reached home, I made an appointment with another doctor. I asked my wife to come with me. She couldn't this time, because she was super busy as it was the year end. As soon as the new doctor saw my report, he shook his head in disbelief. He asked me, "Are you sure these are the same prescription, and same medicines?" I nodded yes. He told that there was a mismatch between the medicine stated in the prescription and the medicine I have been given. They gave me female hormone pills that prolonged my erectile dysfunction problem. Now, I became suspicious. Maybe my wife had something to do with this. After all, she was the one who referred me to this doctor. She always used to pick up medicine from the pharmacist. I checked her phone. They were in an affair, which seems to be over nearly 8 months back. To protect themselves from the punishment, they never mentioned the female hormone pills in the prescription. I am going to the police ASAP.